So, hi everyone. I'm David Mingulio from Group 4, and this is our film analysis for our art analysis in CPAR. And this is Anak. We chose Anak, the film Anak, because this was a great film, and it was directed by Roy Quintos and starring Vilma Santos and Claudine Barrera. And just for the summary of this film, a woman struggling to make a better life for her family finds that her efforts have caused a problem between her and her children in this downfit family. Drama. Josie is a mother of 3 children, Carla, Michael, and Dade, from the Philippines who takes a job in Hong Kong as a nanay for a wealthy couple for several years. And just like what I've said, it was directed by Roy Quintos and it was created and released in the Philippines on May 10, 2000. And as we can read, the media used in this film is broadcasting media wherein movies or film belong to this category. Right? Film, motion picture, screenplay, moving picture, etc. So let's move on. And these noticeable elements from the film are the space, line, color, and I'll read it for you. Elements, space, which was provided by the actors and actresses in the film while following the sequence of the story. It is the moment when conversation pauses occurred. Line, in performing arts, is the scripts being used in the film. For the color, the film can be described as a blue one for the most of the scenes were really a sad moments. And for the next slide, and texture depends on how actors and actors deliver their dialogues. The way performers speak either in a calm or rough voice. For the value, it is when scene seems too dark or too bright. And for the shape and form, as we are talking about film, we can see the shape and form in performing arts as a whole. And we can consider the flow of the story from the beginning until the end as the form and shape as abstract of the story or the way we create a prediction about its possible ending. Yes, when we watch movies, diba, we tend to predict the endings, the possible endings. Yeah, you can relate to that. And and for the analysis, this was one of the great scene in the film Anak. When Josie said, tingnan lang natin kung respetuhin ka ng mga anak mo sa oras na sin lang ang pinapakain mo sa kanila at nagpapakaputa ka na para lang may masaksak sa mga sikmura nila. And Carla answered, kung magkakaanak man ako, sisiguraduhin kong magkasama kami sa hirap at ginhawa. And yes, that was a great one. Like, some of us can relate. Some of us have parents outside the country, and you know, they're different. Their perceptions are different. Their sides, you know, and I think we can understand them. Alright? These lines came from the actresses and they brought an emotional atmosphere and seem to have heavy feelings inside that even the audiences would be affected. Yes, we can be affected because you know when Josie told her daughter that anong gagawin mo kapag ganun lang yung ipapakain mo sa anak mo? Anong pakiramdam nun? Maintindihan mo yon. And Carla answered na kapag siya nagkaanak is lagi niya yung kasama. So sinusumbat niya sa kanyang parent na dapat kasama ka namin para hindi kami nagkaganto. And you know, may pare silang point, 'di ba? Dahil responsibility ng isang magulang na sama ng kanyang anak paglaki. And responsibility din kasi ng magulang na buhayin yung anak niya. In this scene, the involvement of the other elements mixed well and was directed into smooth termination of the conversation. And next, In other scenes like Girl Talk of the mother with her daughter shows a harmony which made the story realistic and relatable for the audiences. So let's hear this unforgettable line from Josie in the film, Anak. Let's hear this one.
Kung hindi mo ko kayang ituring bilang isang ina, respetuhin mo na lang ako bilang isang tao.
Therefore, the line of Josie as one of the elements of arts that has been used stands out among the other elements occurred, a dialogue that made the movie being remembered and valued. And in analyzing the film, we considered the following elements and principles. Elements of arts like space, line, value, and texture. And for the principles of design, we have harmony, variety, rhythm, movements, emphasis, and subordination. So, what does it mean in the film Anak? These principles and elements. So, these elements and principles were all in the film in different forms, such as in space. This element occurs when the actor or actors stop speaking. The line which has a pivotal role in the film was justified. Every actor or actress in the film must clearly deliver their lines with the appropriate value of emotion. And for the texture, occurs in performing arts when it makes you feel into something different upon that arts. The variety also refers to the different types of character we have in the film, which brings a good rhythm in the said movie. For example, the family in the film consists of an OFW mother, a rebellious daughter, a genius son but was afraid to tell the truth that he failed, and a youngest and innocent son. These characters are a perfect family composition to create an effective film that would make the audience relatable. Yes, you can relate to that because 'di ba it really occurs or it was normal naman sa family sa Pilipinas na may mga ganun talaga. And you can be the OFW mother soon. You can be the rebellious son or daughter, and you can be the genius one. And and you can be the innocent one, okay? We can all relate to that. For judgment, Filipinos are really talented as we enter in many different fields, especially in arts. We all know that to be a famous is quite demanding. To achieve some good impressions from others and a good judgment from veterans, we have been digging ourselves to bloom and be known. This reality could be denied, as many artists in performing arts already shown their potential and talent which are nature to them. And just like how this movie drove everyone into sad momentum, that would have touched the hearts of the audiences. You can even find a reason to smile nor laugh but to feel pain and piss off. Sometimes because of the characters in the story. Diba when, you know, yung si Carlan, na parang nasobrahan na si Josie sa ugali. Nasobrahan na si Josie sa ugali niya. Diba parang, my God, you're getting into my nerves. And despite of negative reviews upon it, the majority would love this movie as long as they have watched it willingly. And there's no reason to dislike this film. It would give you the feeling of emptiness when you try to relate yourself to the actresses who are acting up on the script, but you're not doing the same thing he or she does. It would give a significant moral lessons in life and would make you more inspired to build a good relationship with your family members. Yes, maraming moral lessons sa film na yon because I watched it before, and ayun, parang may-inspired ka talaga na may-inspire ka. May-inspire ka na ayun, you should do better in your family when you're together because maraming benefit ang kapag bumubuo ka ng good relationship with your family members. And overall judgment for this film, we believe that many people would recommend this film as we do. Each personalities behind this film makes the piece a real work of arts. A special opinion from Group 4, the film deserves a highest commendation. And that's all. I am David Mingulio, part of the Group 4. On behalf of my group, thank you for listening.